Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Conversation, and this is your host Chef. So today is the day. It's 10th of December 2017, and the Bitcoin futures goes live today on CBOE Group, the first one. So it's a historic day for sure. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the price of a Bitcoin in Zimbabwe. It was highly more than the double price of what it is in India or maybe on US exchanges. We're going to also talk about a very special man today, Andreas Antonopoulos. He has tweeted earlier recently that, if you look at his tweet, if you have been following him, he's gone very emotional from the kind of support that he's got from the people across the globe. About 2 million people have been donated, $2 million have been donated on his address to support him, you know. So we're going to talk about that. Welcome back once again. Let's start with the coinmarketcap.com first. So look at the Bitcoin price. It's pretty stable right now, 13,680. And what I found interesting is all the other cryptocurrencies also now, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cash, iota, Ripple, everything is minus right now. It seems like the market is just trying to breathe a little bit after having a crazy ride to $17,000. But I do expect a little bit of price increase, price rise in the next week or so, considering the CME group also is coming up with the Bitcoin futures trading starting on 18th of December. So let's see what happens in these 7 to 8 days. One of the reason of the Bitcoin price going up to 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 was recently the announcement by Nasdaq and the CME and CBOE group. So will be interesting to see what happens now before, I think it was 18th of December if I'm right, that CME group is going to start trading. Now, talking about Nasdaq has said that they were very stupid enough to consider Bitcoin so futures so late. We may be stupid for waiting for Bitcoin futures, NYSE owner says. Now, after looking at CME and CBOE group about Bitcoin futures trading, they said that, yeah, maybe we should have started with the Bitcoin futures trading a lot sooner than now. So obviously, it's like normally it's like an individual saying that it was a mistake not to buy Bitcoins back in 2010 or 2011 or 2012. So that's the news coming out right now from Nasdaq. However, this is coming from an organization. So this is something that I wanted to share. And of course, the price of a Bitcoin in Zimbabwe is almost 30,000 US dollar. So only exchange that you have in Zimbabwe is Golix.com. And obviously they are adding some Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies also. But look at the price of a Bitcoin in Zimbabwe. Uh, I know one of the reason of this is definitely because in Zimbabwe, people are only using Bitcoin and dollar for daily transaction. Their own currency has no value. It's lost its value completely. So if you really want to buy a bread or butter there, or your lunch or dinner, whatever, you have to pay them either in Bitcoin or dollar. So this is one of the reason why the price of a Bitcoin is about $31,100. It's almost more than the double price that we have right now. So this is something. And similarly, if you go to Korea, Korea is again at a higher price. Right now, it's about 22,500 or something like this. So of course, the global price are different from of Bitcoins. As we spoke earlier, some of you I met yesterday at the event yesterday, and this was one of the topic which was brought in, that why the prices are different. So I think the prices are different because of the demand and of also the cost of procurement for from exchange to exchange, and the fact that the price of a Bitcoin in India is high compared to the other West is the symbol that there is more demand of Bitcoin in India, which I would take it as a positive because we are slowly moving towards adoption. I don't know some of you who actually saw this tweet. So these tweets are pretty normal nowadays, very very usual. Like I bought 40,000 Bitcoins in 2010, and if you retweet my tweet, I will give you one Bitcoin. And not just one, there have been many, like there have been this, and then there have been the other person who says that I will not say how many Bitcoins I have or when I bought them, but anyone who retweets, I give them Bitcoin on Merry Christmas. And there was this another one. Into the I picked up no Bitcoin. I was mostly drinking beer at the time. Didn't even realize I was buying because of decided to give 10 lucky people who are. So these are the kind of tweets which are right now all across the Twitter. So somebody's tweeted that, guys, this is very funny again, guys. No one who bought Bitcoin for cheap is going to give away. So stop retweeting this garbage. So this was a recently, it was all over the Twitter. In fact, I tweeted one of them, which is kind of funny. So this is something that I wanted to share. Coming back to the news yesterday that I want to share with you guys about NEM and the partnership for NEM and WeChat. So there is still a lot of confusion whether the partnership was really done. That was definitely something on the Reddit, but however, uh, there have been no strong confirmation from WeChat or Tencent, the company itself, that they have partnered up with WeChat. So, guys, just in case if you are thinking about NEM, just be cautious a little bit because it seems that the news is not yet confirmed, and there is a lot of confusion whether there has been tie-up or not. So, just wanted to share this and give you guys a heads up on that. And of course. Sridhar actually did mention this in the comment box, so thank you, Sridhar, for sharing that. Wonderful. So, what does the Alibaba founder Jack Ma has to say about Bitcoin? He says that Bitcoin is not for me. Now, this is pretty natural. What I've seen, what I've observed into the space right now, that Bitcoin makes more happy for the people who were not so rich earlier, or probably maybe it creates an opportunity for the maybe for those people for whom it creates an opportunity to maybe accumulate wealth or maybe the pioneer in this changing economy, uh, which clearly is not the case with Jack Ma. He's already the richest man, and but what was surprising to me that maybe he says that Bitcoin is not for me, but however, he is working onto the blockchain technology. So he understands what blockchain technology is and what is the basis of a Bitcoin, but still not very keen on endorsing Bitcoin. So it says that we have spent a lot of efforts on blockchain technology and development. So very much familiar guy with the blockchain, but not really interested into Bitcoin at all. Okay, so the final one, guys. So $202 million have been raised in the form of Bitcoin for Mr. Andreas Antonopoulos. I'm sure if you don't know him, you should Google him. You should watch his videos. He was the one guy why I got convinced about Bitcoin by hearing his talks, and I owe a lot to him. I have learned so much from his talks around the globe. He was in India, by the way, and I was very fortunate enough to meet him back in the month of March. So yeah, so basically there is a campaign going on right now. You can actually help him because it seems that he is been doing all these talks, of course, for free, and he has spent all those money, and he does not have much of investment or savings, and he really needs people support. And this is what he tweeted earlier, and the kind of response that he has got. So maybe about 2 million plus have been raised, and this is what he had to say. So he had to say that words are my craft, but tonight I'm speechless. And he showed a lot of love. Of course, the community has shown a lot of love to him by donating him Bitcoin, whatever they can, maybe $10, $20, $50, $100, or maybe $1,000, maybe $2,000. So this is the address in case if you would like to go ahead and donate and help him. Andreas Antonopoulos, go ahead, Google him, follow him on Twitter, because there is a lot that you can learn from his tweets and from his talk. So this is all I want to share, guys. Maybe we will go live tonight. Maybe let's see. I will keep you guys updated on that, and let's have some chit chat, some crypto conversation then. And once again, I met a couple of you yesterday. Like I met Pro Kratzy, and I met yeah. So I met a couple of you. So it was wonderful meeting you. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.